Thank you. My name is Sylvia Zur, and I'm the CEO and co-founder of Chalkle. 1 year ago, Link Gasking and myself sat down over a cup of coffee and asked ourselves the question, what does enabling lifelong learning in all communities look like? We recognise that the community education sector is quite old and tired, and very much in a pre-internet world. We also observed that many of our friends were curious to continue learning outside formal education, and they wanted to pick up practical, real-life and creative skills. So we founded Chalkle. What do? We connect people in the community that have things to teach with people who want to learn. And we do this in an easy, accessible, modern way. It means we use the internet to connect people and they meet in real life. We hold classes right around the city. This has meant accounting classes in the Deloitte boardroom, all the way through to worm farming at Innermost Community Garden. And for example, this class is practicing Chinese at the local farmers market. Chalkle unlocks the incredible knowledge that is already in the community, from individuals, but also from organisations that are already holding classes. So this allows knowledge to be shared between generations, between organisations, and also cultural communities. Here in Wellington in the last year, we've run over 550 classes, had 1,500 members join, and had over 4,000 attendances of our classes. We started by using Meetup, but we've reached its limits. So now we're building the digital infrastructure for the adult community education sector. We're centralising the pain points of community education. So this means the marketing, the administration, the RSVPs, and the payment processes. And this is to enable community organisations to streamline all of their processes and to broaden what they're already doing and to share beyond their siloed, tired mailing lists. It's like a central community notice board, an online hub that enables lifelong learning to continue in everyday life. So Chalkle's scaling using social franchising. A social franchise uses the commercial franchising model to achieve an agreed social cause. It's founded on an increased social impact rather than private profit. And I believe we're one of the first in New Zealand. So Chalkle's social franchise model is through working with libraries and community centres right across the country to find a home for each community where Chalkle can live. Financially, this means that we work with communities to find a setup fee, and also we receive an ongoing commission for all classes that run through that channel. We launched our first channel up in Horowhenua a couple of months ago, and currently we have demand from the Hutt Valley, the Kapiti Coast, Auckland, Hamilton, Christchurch and Tauranga. For me, this is about finding new ways of strengthening communities and also creating local financial solutions. So Chalkle is joining a collaborative consumption movement that is taking over the world worldwide. It's about shifting consumer value from ownership to access and to sharing. Our Chalklers share knowledge. We recently celebrated our first birthday, and my hope is that Chalkle continues to upskill individuals to enable lifelong learning and through that to build community resilience. So I guess I'd just like to leave by encouraging all of you to consider what is it that you want to learn, but also most importantly, what could you teach? And what would Chalkle look like in your community? Thank you.